There is no getting around the hard work. No getting around the hard work. Stop being afraid in your life. Choose the strong route and move forward. Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Mean Gene coming in with a video. I wanted to talk to you guys today about a miracle. And this miracle is called Medihoney. Okay? Now, your boy got toasted. Your boy got burned really badly on his leg. I got really nasty second-degree burns. Almost third-degree burns. The nurse told me that it was about 2/3 of the way into being a third-degree burn, which would have been hospitalization right away. But I was kind of lucky, but nonetheless, it's a very serious injury. And the problem with burns, and especially deeper burns, is that there's a large amount of damage to the skin, right? There's a lot of cell death. And what happens is, because there's a lot of what's called necrotic tissue, which is dead tissue that hangs out in that area, it's almost like a sponge. It's an invitation for bacteria to come and create colonies and shit. So people that have really bad burns are at risk of losing body parts and shit like that. So when my shit was going bad, it seemed like it was kind of going sideways. It almost looked like it was starting to get infected. I got real paranoid and, did some research, and thank God for this Medihoney stuff. So what this is, let me tell you guys what this is. It's basically medical grade Manuka honey, right? So it's a medicinal honey that has all of these incredible properties. Like, first of all, the most important thing is that it's antibacterial, right? So I pulled up an actual study, like a real study that was done on this. The stuff is made in Canada, but the honey itself comes from New Zealand, right? So what is it effective for? Basically, it draws moisture out of the environment and it dehydrates the bacteria, right? Because bacteria needs wetness, it needs moisture to be able to proliferate. The enzyme glucose oxidase produces glucagonic acid and amounts to basically, it's like a natural hydrogen peroxide. But you can't use hydrogen peroxide on burns because you'll just burn your shit even worse. So this is almost like a natural way to disinfect your wound, right? Not only that, but because it has this stuff called liposerum, I can't even pronounce it, but it has a really low pH level, right? So it keeps your burn in a really kind of acidic place where the bacteria can't colonize and continue to reproduce itself, because it doesn't like that environment. It's not a good environment for the bacteria. Guys, the before and afters that I've seen is, this stuff has literally saved people's body parts. It's crazy. Like, the people who have diabetic foot ulcers that were in trouble with their feet, like they were literally about to lose their feet. They were looking at things like amputation and shit like that. Like, this was able to turn their wounds around. So if you're watching this video and you have a really bad wound on your body that doesn't want to heal, particularly if you're older and you have a wound that doesn't want to heal, this stuff is absolutely incredible. What's incredible about it, you don't need a prescription. You don't need a prescription. It's $22 for a tube of this stuff on Amazon. Now, that is incredible. So my experience with using this is that, first of all, I'm healing great. I went from my burn getting worse to getting better in a relatively short time, right? Like, I'm still wrapped up. This is 2 weeks. Because again, my shit was really bad. If you guys follow me on social media, you've seen me post the pictures of what this looks like. It's terrible. It's pretty big. It covers a large part of my leg. It's a dangerous wound, right? So this Medihoney stuff is really what I think has been saving me from expensive hospital visits. It's been saving me from having to do what's called debridement. Debridement is basically where they cut away. They have different methods of doing it, but primarily they cut away the dead tissue. Painful, uncomfortable. They don't use soft objects, obviously, and you need a medical professional to be able to do that. Well, guess what? This Medihoney shit does it chemically. It does it naturally. So I forget the name again. It's a chemical that I can't pronounce. But just take my word for it. It's a chemical that essentially draws out the dead tissue in the skin, just so you can then wash it away and peel it away, so that fresh skin, your new skin, can come to the surface. So guys, Medihoney, check out Medihoney. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. If you have a wound that's not healing, use this shit. It's incredible. It can save body parts, so it's worth talking about. Your boy Gene. Peace.